For centuries, we've looked up at the sky, believing we understood its vast emptiness. We charted the stars, sent probes to distant planets, and felt a certain loneliness in the cosmos. But what if we were wrong? What if, just beyond the reach of our highest clouds, another world has been watching us, waiting? This is the story of how humanity discovered we were not alone, not in the universe, but right here at home. It all began with a whisper, an anomaly that defied every law of physics we knew. Dr. Evelyn Carter, hunched over her instruments at the Arecibo Observatory, was the first to notice it. A strange, rhythmic pulse emanating not from deep space, but from our own upper atmosphere. It wasn't a natural phenomenon. It had structure, a pattern. It behaved like a signal, or more accurately, like a lock. For weeks, Evelyn worked tirelessly, convincing her colleagues she wasn't chasing ghosts. Slowly, a consensus emerged among the world's leading scientists. Something was up there, something massive, artificial, and completely invisible. They called it the first sky barrier. Imagine a shimmering, invisible dome encasing our entire planet, just above the stratosphere. For millennia, it had been there, a silent guardian, or perhaps a cage. The discovery sent shockwaves through governments and scientific communities. Was it a shield, a prison, or was it a door? The question hung in the air, thick with a mix of fear and unparalleled excitement. The world held its breath, and then humanity decided to knock. This monumental task fell to Project Second Sky, a clandestine collaboration led by the United States. The goal was simple, yet breathtakingly ambitious: to build a vessel capable of punching through the unknown barrier. The result was the Ascendant Asterisk, a marvel of engineering unlike anything ever built. It wasn't just a rocket. It was a hybrid craft, sleek and powerful, equipped with experimental quantum compression drives. These engines didn't just burn fuel. They manipulated spacetime itself, allowing the Ascendant Asterisk to achieve impossible speeds within the atmosphere. Leading the mission was Captain Ryan Hale, a veteran astronaut known for his calm under pressure. His crew was a hand-picked team of experts, specialists in engineering, xenolinguistics, and physics. Each member knew they were embarking on a journey from which they might not return. They were no longer astronauts in the traditional sense. They were pioneers, voyaging into a sky that, until now, had only existed in dreams. The day of the launch was a global event, though shrouded in official secrecy. As the Ascendant Asterisk roared to life, it didn't just ascend. It tore through the stratosphere, a silver needle aimed at the heart of the mystery. As the Ascendant Asterisk approached the barrier's coordinates, the world below watched through a network of secret satellites. On board, the crew could see it for the first time, a faint, shimmering curtain of light, like a heat haze on a summer day, but woven with the light of distant galaxies. Captain Hale gave the order. The quantum drives flared, pushing the ship to its absolute limit. The collision was not an explosion, but a symphony of shattering light. The barrier fractured like a pane of glass made of crystallized starlight, sending iridescent shards tumbling into the void before dissolving into nothing. What the crew saw on the other side silenced every monitor, every comms channel, every beating heart on Earth. They had broken through into the second sky. It wasn't the cold vacuum of space. It was a world, a breathtaking, impossible panorama of floating continents, lush with alien flora that glowed with a soft, internal light. Rivers of pure energy flowed between these landmasses, connecting them like shimmering celestial highways. And holding court over this majestic realm were not one, but 3 artificial suns, bathing the world in a perpetual, gentle dawn. It was a sight that would forever redefine humanity's place in the universe. We weren't just a lonely planet in a dark void. We had a neighbor. As the Ascendant Asterisk drifted through this new reality, a civilization emerged to greet them. The Arelith, as they called themselves, were beings of grace and immense technological advancement. They traveled on elegant skiffs that sailed on currents of light, their forms tall and slender, radiating a serene wisdom. They welcomed the crew of the Ascendant not as invaders, but as long-lost relatives. For generations, they had watched humanity grow, bound by their own ancient laws to never interfere. They had built the barrier eons ago, not to imprison humanity, but to protect their own fragile world from the unpredictable chaos of Earth's development. But their welcome was tinged with a deep sadness. The Aralith's paradise was dying. The second sky was a magnificent feat of engineering, but its power source, a colossal, contained singularity at the heart of their central sun, was failing. The core was becoming unstable, its gravitational field fluctuating wildly. The Aralith had exhausted their knowledge trying to fix it. The collapse was imminent, and it wouldn't just extinguish their world. The resulting shockwave would rip through the fractured barrier and obliterate Earth's atmosphere, destroying both skies in a single, catastrophic event. Humanity had finally met its celestial neighbors, only to learn they were both standing on the precipice of annihilation. There was only one chance. The Aralith's calculations, combined with the quick thinking of the Ascendant science team, revealed a desperate, near-suicidal plan. The unstable core needed a massive, controlled infusion of energy to restabilize its quantum state. The only device in either world capable of delivering such a precise and powerful burst was the Ascendant S quantum compression drive. The mission changed in an instant. It was no longer about discovery. It was about survival. The crew journeyed to the heart of the dying world, navigating the treacherous energy rivers toward the central, colossal sun. Its surface writhed with uncontrolled energy flares, a dying star in its final throes. The heat and radiation were immense, pushing the Ascendant shields to their breaking point. This was a one-way trip. To deliver the energy, the ship would have to be sacrificed. In the final moments, Captain Ryan Hale made the ultimate command decision. He ordered his crew to an Aralith escape vessel, choosing to pilot the Ascendant on its final journey alone. From a safe distance, the crew and their new allies watched as the lone silver ship plunged into the heart of the artificial sun. For a moment, the star burned with an impossible, blinding intensity. A wave of pure white light expanded outwards, and then, silence. The violent flares subsided. The sun's light softened, stabilized, and returned to its gentle, life-giving glow. The core was stable. Ryan Hale and the Ascendant had saved them all. The returning crew were not just heroes. They were ambassadors of a new era. The barrier was gone, not by destruction, but by a shared act of sacrifice. The Aralith, with their world saved, shared their incredible knowledge with Earth, and in return, humanity offered its resilience, its creativity, its spirit. The two worlds, once separated by a silent sky, were now connected to civilizations bound by a shared home and a shared future. Captain Hale's sacrifice became the foundation stone of this new relationship, a permanent reminder that in the face of oblivion, courage and cooperation can bridge any divide, even one between two different skies. The second sky is no longer a myth. It is our neighbor, our partner, our future. We now look up at the clouds, not with a sense of finality, but with the knowledge that just beyond them lies a world of wonder, a testament to what we can achieve when we dare to reach for the impossible. Thank you for watching this journey with us. If you're fascinated by stories that expand our universe, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations into the unknown. We'll see you next time.